What's going on, everybody? Come on in. If you can give me a thumbs up or say what's up, let me know. Oh, there we go. It's rolling in now. Andre, Rachel, how's it going? Good to see y'all. We are streaming. Sean, what's up, brother? We're streaming on both YouTube and Facebook. Corey, what's up, bro? I'm doing good, man. Justin, what's up? Welcome. Colin, good to see you. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm good, thanks. Good to see you guys. Thumbs up if you can hear me, or say yeah. Perfect. Thanks, Colin. Appreciate it. Sounds good. Good. Awesome. Gonna wait like 3-4 more minutes. We're about 4 minutes early. Instead of ask me anything, I might just call this like Stonks happy hour or something moving forward. So, Raphael, good to see you, bro. Oh yeah, how many of you all like are out of power? That's pretty nuts. Yeah, these storms are crazy. It's like 10 below in Iowa, which is disgusting. But yeah, I think we should call this Stonks Happy Hour from now on, so that we can all have a beer or some wine together and talk about business and how we're gonna take over the world. But yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. We're gonna give it another 2-3 minutes as people start coming in. My nuts are the power. That's pretty good. Couple more minutes, everybody. I hope you all had a great weekend. Corey, I'm from Seattle, man. Like, I get it. Yeah. But it is crazy. I talked to my dad today. He lives up in Kirkland, Washington, and you all got like a foot of snow. That's like Iowa weather, man. That's crazy. But rain's kind of the thing, Corey, in Seattle and Washington, man. Not like 2 feet of snow. All right, guys, we're gonna give it another few minutes. We're about 2 minutes early. Ellie, where'd you go? This is it. I'm not a troll. Eli. Nope, this is real, bro. Ain't no trolling here. Get on the Stonks train. Nothing in New York. Andre, it's coming. It's coming. Seattle. Corey, where are you from? Oh, Spokane. Okay. Probably a Washington State fan. Go Cougs. Nah, go Huskies, bro. Couple more minutes, guys. Couple minutes early still. Josh, what's up, man? Got about 6 slides for us tonight to go through, give you kind of a macro plan of what the next 4 quarters is going to look like for us. And then some micro execution on our end. We'll talk about referral program that we're going to roll out so that we can get you all some more shares and get your friends some shares too. Andrew, go Cougs. Nah, go Huskies, man. Come on now. Andrew, you're from the west. You're from the west of Washington, man. Come on. -26. Josh, where you at, bro? That's gross. I thought Iowa was bad. -26. I mean, once you get under 0, it's kind of all bad, but cool, guys. Let's give it like 1-2 more minutes. We had about 10-15 more people join. We're live streaming both to Facebook and YouTube tonight. So it's pretty cool. I'm hoping still cranking out. Kyle, I'm going to be cranking out these shareholder agreements for some time now. So yes, we're we still have like 400,000, 500,000 shares to give away, or people to give shares away to. So it's gonna, you're gonna get your shares. Everyone will get their shares. It's just taking some time. And Gus.com, which is the platform that we're using, I'm kind of disappointed with it. It's taken way too long. The platform's slow, but anyways, I'm trying to crank them out as fast as I can, guys. Ben, I know I've been hearing that too. I actually couldn't sign mine. Believe it or not, like as the founder of the company, I still had to sign a shareholder agreement. But I had to sign mine on the computer too. So if you don't have access to a computer, Rob, I love Alaska, man. I went for the first time 2 summers ago. It was beautiful. But if you guys don't have access to a computer, let me know. You can sign on the desktop. For some reason, Gus.com does not have mobile functionality. It is 2021, but I'm not really sure what's going on there. But if you don't have access to a computer, just let me know, and we'll see if we can make some more arrangements. Guys, we're going to give it like 2 more minutes, and then we'll get started. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Appreciate it. We had another like 16 jump in. We're live streaming both on Facebook and YouTube, so going to give it a few more minutes. David, you want to buy more shares? Let's talk about it. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight, what fundraising is going to look like for us moving forward. But it will be possible for everybody to get more action of Stonks trading. Okay, we're going to start in 1 minute, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all had a great Valentine's weekend. It's my 13th Valentine's with my wife, so it's been good. We have 2 kids now, so it's even better. But we're gonna call this Stonks Happy Hour from now on, so we can all have a beer or wine or coffee or water, whatever fits your fancy. But Stonks Happy Hour. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Kind of what we're gonna do tonight. Greg, what's up? Good to see you. Keep rolling in. There we go. YouTube live. Yes. Reed, what's up, man? Reed, there's like 700 people that haven't received their shareholder agreements yet. They're coming. Gus.com, marijuana and coffee. Nice, Greg. That's awesome. Frank, what's up, man? Yeah, there's a lot of people that have not received their shareholder agreements yet, but I'm cranking through them, guys. Gus.com is not the best platform. The reason why it takes me so long, because I have to do them manually, but the platform is very, very slow. I actually just wrote into their support team today to ask when it's going to speed up a little bit. So anyways, yeah, I'm pumping them out still, guys. Look, everyone's going to get their shares, so please bear with me, but they are coming. I think we got out 200 in the last 24 hours, so we're cranking them out, but they're coming. Okay, guys, let's get started. For all of you that are new, we're live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. My name's Anthony. I'm the Chief Tendies Officer of Stonks Trading, one of the founders with all of you guys. You're all founders of this company, and that's something that we're trying to do is give everybody a piece of this company that wants in, and that's why we're giving this company away, because we need to get our voices heard on Wall Street, because no one else is listening to us unless we make them listen. So here's what's going on tonight. I have like 5-6 slides to go through. Kind of our macro plan of what the next 4 quarters is going to look like, and then a micro execution plan of what we're going to do over the next quarter and a half. And then at the end, this isn't Ask Me Anything, so at the end we are going to, excuse me, at the end we're going to have question and answers, and then we're going to be on our way when all questions are answered. So, but in the meantime, while I'm talking, it's not going to be long, but while I'm talking, if you all could slide over to Twitter or Instagram real quick, and give it a follow. This is going to be a part of our growth strategy moving forward. We're going to talk about what it costs to acquire a customer tonight. But the more we all chip in and the more we spread the word, the cheaper it is to grow this company. And since we're all shareholders of this company, the cheaper it is, the more money back in our pockets at the end of the day. So if you can go to Twitter and Instagram, follow Try Stonks. It's the same handle for both. People have been telling me to start a TikTok. I've downloaded it. It's confusing. So if anybody knows TikTok, let me know. But I think there's a requirement that maybe once you have 2 little kids, new social media platforms become harder to understand. But anyways, if anybody's a TikTok expert, let me know, and I'll let you have free reins of the TikTok platform. But okay, guys, we're gonna jump in. I want to be respectful of your guys' time, but let me go ahead and share my screen. Can everybody see my screen? You should see Stonks Trading. I think it's coming. If you can see my screen, just let me know. Greg, let's talk, man. Christy, we definitely do need SEO. I still owe you a phone call, so I have not forgotten. Cool, you guys can see my screen. Good. Stonks Trading, a trading company owned by the people. All right, we are good to go. Oh, no, it's blue. You guys should see a... No, I don't want you to see blue. Hold on, user error. Give me a sec. Okay, sorry guys, user error. I'm also monitoring it on my phone right here, so I can, there it is. So I can see what you guys see also. Okay, you guys should be able to see it now. Got it now, perfect, Keith, thanks for letting me know. Okay guys, oh, there we go. Man, you guys are pouring in now. Okay, cool, so we're gonna run through, I got about 6 slides for you guys. And then we are going to, as promised, do question and answers. But real quick, kind of what we as a company believe. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it's a little delayed, guys. Okay, Stonks Trading believes that every voice needs to be heard on Wall Street. Therefore, we plan to be a publicly traded company owned by 500,000 plebeians. That's us. We're the plebeians of the world. And we want to create a company that is unilaterally owned by all of us. And so the goal here is to have 500,000 people own this company and then take it public to Wall Street and force our way to the kitchen table, if you will. And there's a macro roadmap that we need to follow over the next year to reach those goals. And so as you can see on this next slide, I have a 2021 roadmap from a macro level. And so Q1, which is what we're in right now, into Q2. I also have some like industry buzzwords in here, so I will make sure I slow down and explain those. But Q1 into Q2 is the developing and launching of the stocks trading mobile applications. So that's the iOS and Android. The goal is, of course, we're still on our launch plan of end of April to launch the trading platform. The goal is to have 50,000 users by that time. We're at 35 to 4,000, give or take a few hundred, on our wait list right now. And that's really just from about a week and a half, 2 weeks of running ads. So again, I'm gonna present an idea and a plan tonight on how we can exponentially grow that with keeping our costs down, but then with getting to that 50,000 user goal. So that's going to give us a monthly revenue of about 400,000. MRR stands for monthly recurring revenue. Q2 into Q3 is going to be the launching of our desktop trading platform, increased functionality in the mobile trading. So that's going to be introducing some AI and machine learning into the trading platform as well. And then we're going to launch Stonks Academy. And I'm really excited to start road mapping Stonks Academy and the idea behind that. But essentially what we want to do is we want to bring trading, investing, and crypto investing education that's easy to understand, palatable, and we can implement it in our daily trading lives. And so there's three things that I see right now for Stonks Academy. And I'm happy to hear any feedback, anything that you guys would want to see in that as well. But first is trading and investing education, and that's both from a stocks trading equities indexes, but also from the crypto world as well, and kind of democratize access to crypto, at least from a education standpoint, because it's super confusing. And I bet if I ask all of us, how would you begin, investing into crypto? All of our answers would be Robinhood. And so try to bridge a gap between education on crypto as well. Secondly, in the Stonks Academy, I also want to have access to financial advisors at no cost. And so I've been talking to some FAs the last couple of weeks, and kind of have like Ask a FA channel live chat as well. So working on that in the Academy. And then finally, something that would be really cool is to get professional day traders to live stream right within our platform so that we could day trade. If you're into day trading, we could day trade alongside professional day traders. And so working on what that integration looks like as well, but it'd be kind of a cool channel to have if interested in something like that. So moving on into Q3 into Q4, and guys, I can't because I'm doing the presentation. If you have questions, hold on to them till the end because I can't see them. And so if you ask something, I didn't ignore you. I just can't see it right now. Q3 into Q4, we're going to file to become our own broker dealer. And so we're going to use Alpaca in the beginning, Alpaca Markets, which is an API broker dealer. Again, we talked about this in the last Ask Me Anything, but an API, for those that are tech nerds like me, an API is essentially a key into software. So like your key into the door, that's an API into software. So Alpaca is a API broker dealer. They're going to be executing the trades and making sure that we're compliant with the SEC. We are going to file to become a broker dealer around Q3, Q4. Really when we hit that 300,000 monthly users, because that's going to give us a monthly recurring revenue of around $2.5 million a month. And then Q4, when we become a broker dealer, either through acquisition or acquisition of a broker dealer, kind of like what Coinbase did. But either when we get approved by the SEC to be a broker dealer, or if we acquire a small broker dealer shop, I want to go direct listing with 600,000 monthly users, which will give us a per share price of around $57 per share. At least that's the goal. Again, these are rough numbers, but if we hit these goals as a company, then Q4, beginning of 2022, we can file to go direct listing on the New York Stock Exchange. At least that's the plan. And if we execute on these milestones, then we absolutely can make it happen. So moving on, my screen should flip over here in a second. So moving on to how do we do this? Like, what's the first 3 months look like of executing on this plan? So right now what we've been doing is a paid advertising campaign with a current CAC of about $1.25 per signup. So CAC is customer acquisition costs, if you're unfamiliar with that. So to get somebody on our wait list, it costs about $1.25, give or take a quarter or so, but that's about where we're standing right now. And so we're going to continue to do paid ads to acquire more people on the wait list. But something that we're going to start implementing effective immediately is a referral program. And so I know a lot of you guys have referred people to Stonks already. So if you have referred people and they've signed up, they're probably your friends, so you would know. Let me know, and we're going to give you 5 additional shares of our company And so how that referral is going to look is you refer somebody, we're going to give them 5 shares, and we're going to give you an additional five shares. As we build the program out, it's going to get a lot easier for us to build out a robust program. But for now, what we did is in the type form where somebody comes and signs up, we just have in there who referred you, and when they put your name down, we'll allocate those 5 shares to you. So get 5, give 5 referral program, effective immediately. The link is in our community page. I'll put the link of it at the end of this presentation. But if you refer somebody, we're going to give you 5 additional shares and give them 5 shares as well. That right there is going to create that viral aspect of growth that we need to hit our Q1, Q2 numbers. So the Get 5, Give 5 referral program is huge in that. And then finally, how we hit our revenue goals is keeping intrinsic company value. So something that was kind of nauseating to me a little bit was Bumble just went public a couple days ago, and they did $421 million in revenue last year in 2020 with a $54 million loss. I do not want our company to burn cash because it's fun to burn cash as a tech company. So the intrinsic value of the company, we want to stay lean, 30% operating costs or operating for the company, and then the 70% will either be paid to dividends or we will stockpile so that we have intrinsic value in the per share costs. So those are our 3 Q1 milestones into Q2. And then guys, finally, it's really early. The developers got a little mock-up back to me. So I'm going to share it with you real quick and then walk you through what I'm thinking. It's just version 1. So there's going to be a lot of edits to this, but this is the main trading screen. We're going to have a light mode and a dark mode. And what I wanted to show you the idea here is, if you can see kind of on the far right under the 5-year, there's the arrow pointing up for the line graph. When you click on that, it's going to drop down 3 different views that you can have. So we're going to have candlestick and bar and line to begin with. I nixed the news in the main trading window, and on the right side, the light color one, you can see that kind of where we're starting to move towards. But anyways, guys, it's starting to come. There's a lot more functionality we're going to add to this. For example, I want to have another button where we can change the time frames to like 5 minute, 1 minute, 15, 1 hour. And then up here at the top, we're not going to have a wallet. Like, we're not going to have a savings account. Robinhood blew that one. But this is going to be like a graduation cap. So, and that's going to be the link to our education, our Stonks Academy. So anyways, guys, I would love to hear your thoughts on this, anything, but it's coming along. We're starting to make progress. It's, again, a really rough stage here, but I wanted to share with you that we have progress coming on that. And as promised, that's it. I could talk a lot more time, but I wanted to get to your guys' questions sooner rather than later. Boom, here we go. Okay, I'm back. Can you guys see my face? Okay, cool. Awesome, good. I'm glad you guys love the layout. We're gonna add a lot more functionality. What I want is a blend between like Webull and TradingView, but very, very simple, like Robinhood. Hopefully you can have times up to 1 minute. Yeah, Neil, that's great. We're gonna try to get as far down as we can. I'm pretty sure Alpaca has a 5-second time frame as well for you guys that like to do speed trading. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna try to do as much as we can for sure. Okay, guys, let's jump into some questions. If you guys have any, let me scroll back through here. Can you get me out of Robinhood with my current? Okay, so this is a good question. Can you get me out of Robinhood with my current crypto position? No, not right now. That's on the roadmap for sure. We're not going to have crypto functionality in Q1, Q2 when we roll out. We're going to have we're going to be able to short sell, and we're going to be able to go long, but there's not going to be a limitation. So every publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange is going to be available to us. But crypto's coming later on the roadmap. Good question though. Let's scroll on down. Will there be several options for crypto? Christy, great question. Kind of referring back to above. So we're beholden to Alpaca at the moment, and Alpaca has long and short selling right now. They have crypto on their roadmap and options trading on their roadmap. However, when we become our own broker dealer, we're going to follow suit with what Coinbase did, and either have that functionality with the broker dealer licensing, or acquire a broker dealer that already has the infrastructure built. So it is on the roadmap for sure. How do we get more shares? Okay, guys, let's talk about this real quick. Getting more shares of Stonks. So because we're growing a lot, we have to change up the fundraising that we do. And so we have to go through a platform called, or a platform like WeFunder. WeFunder does Regulation D, Regulation A, SEC filings for us, so that all our paperwork gets funneled to the SEC properly. And so I've submitted all our applications to WeFunder. When that goes through, we'll be able to choose what type of fundraising we'll do. What I'm looking at right now is doing equity / profit sharing. And the profit sharing will look, you'll get 2x like return on investment, and equity as well. So that's still coming, but we just want to make sure that we're compliant with all regulations to make sure that we don't get in trouble by the overlords. They're going to have enough reasons to come after us. So that's coming, guys. Like, you're going to be able to buy more equity in Stonks. We just got to make sure that we go the right way for that. Good question though. Where is the community page? Okay, let me throw it up here. Boom. If you're not in the community page, boom, right down there. Right there. Okay. Community.trystonks.com. I'll leave this up for a bit. But we're going to be posting a lot more in there. That's where we're going to start bringing out our education stuff as well to test out what we want to see. When can I carry Stonks credit card? Kevin, it's going to come. I promise you. Let's actually put that on the roadmap. You're like the 5th or 6th person that's asked me about credit cards. So let's put that on the roadmap. I'll get you a better answer on that. Okay, let's see. How is this different from any other platform trading? Why is it better or different other than plan? Okay, so this is a good question, Edward. Right off the bat, what's different about Stonks trading versus Robinhood or Webull or TD or anything is, first and foremost, this company is owned by you guys. And so you don't have any say in what TD Ameritrade does. You don't have any say into what Robinhood or Webull does, which is the problem, because they don't really care about us. They care about what the hedge funds think, right? And so first and foremost, it's different because we're a user-owned company. But then secondly, because of the roadmap that we have, we're gonna branch into OTC. We're gonna branch into crypto. We're gonna branch into equities and foreign markets. So we're gonna be able to allow, it's on Alpaca's roadmap, but we're gonna be able to allow overseas traders as well to come in. And so from the bottom up, it's different because it's owned by us, by you guys. And I'm beholden to you, not to a bank. And we're self-funded as well. So I turned down about $1.5 million investment from a VC the other day because I'm beholden to you guys. And so we don't need bankers' money. We can do this ourselves. And so that is what's going to set us apart from everybody else. So I hope that answered your question, Edward. I can dive into that a little bit more. Definitely want to see long, short, OTC, IPO, ETF. Corey, it's coming, bro. That's 100% gonna. gonna come. Okay, I'll dive into this a little bit, Eric. Will we be able to trade OTC? Yes, but not right away. Again, because we're not a broker dealer yet, we're beholden to Alpaca for now. But it is on our roadmap so that when we become a broker dealer, we will have the UI UX infrastructure in place. So then it's just building an API into the OTC markets, and we're going to be good to go on that. So it is on the roadmap for sure. Dustin, we have a rough roadmap that I just presented, but I will also put this in the community as well. Compliance means reliance. That's right. Unfortunately, because we operate in the United States of America, we have to be compliant, and so there's a two-edged sword. The SEC can't shut us down if we're not compliant, and so I want to make sure that we don't give them excuses, which is why we're going to raise properly as our company grows, for sure. My Pops is in here. What's up, Pops? We want swag. Swag is coming. When is the swag coming out? I'll start building the store in the community this week. We have stickers and logos and stuff we're redoing the logo right now, guys. So that's kind of why I've held off on swag just for a little bit, but it's coming. Let's see. Declare yourself a church. Ricky, that's pretty good. You ain't wrong, brother. You ain't wrong. All right, guys. Well, let's see if we get some more questions in here. Any other questions that I did not answer for you guys? Crypto's on the roadmap. Guys, real quick, what's crazy? I saw Binance USA one up here. Bumble. Yeah. Binance. I think we can build an API into Binance. My only thing is, I think we need to be a broker dealer, but I have a lawyer that I'm talking to make sure, or to map that out for us. So, but guys, the incredible thing is we launched this company about 3 weeks ago now. We raised enough money to build a technology and have enough money to operate this company with no VC money. To put it this way, when Robinhood raised their Series A, which is usually the first round of investment, they raised something like $14 million and blew through that cash in like 4 months. They didn't even have a trading platform when they blew through that cash. So what we're doing is, because we are owned by us community, we can do things that normal tech companies just can't because of the way they operate. So anyways, I'm super proud of this group that we're creating. It's pretty rad. Okay, so let's see. How do I get hired as an official stock trading representative? That's a good question, man. Daniel, that's a good question. I don't know. Let's see. Corey, this is funny. Did it as a joke. Side note for another time, but I used to be a pastor myself. My undergraduate degree is in biblical studies with a minor in Greek. But anyways, that's for another time. Okay, so did we discuss funding? Easy to set up a bank account. All right, Christy, let's talk about this. So did we discuss funding? Easy to set up bank accounts, debit cards, wait time for funds to be available. So I'm still waiting on that from Alpaca. I know I have a list of all their documentation in an email, so let me get back to you on this. But I know Alpaca is real fast because they are technology. They're not an old bank, and so I'm pretty sure it's instant, just like Robinhood. But let me get back on this answer for you. Hopefully by the next time we have a conversation about Alpaca. Can we create our own coin? Oh, Vlad. Okay. If you guys, okay, so Vlad wants to know if we can create our own coin. If you want to be able to create your own coin, I wanted to hold onto this, but if you guys want to create our own coin, give me a thumbs up. if that's something that you want. I know a crypto developer that has said they want to create a coin for us, but I wanted to hold off on it. But if that's something that you guys want, give me a thumbs up or a rocket or something, and depending on the response, we'll investigate that a little bit more, Vlad. I think that'd be pretty cool. Stongdala, that's awesome. Okay, how much will it take to set up an account, and will we be able to buy fractional shares? Keith, great question. So we're going to just charge like between $5 and $10. I'm still working that out, but that's between what Robinhood and Webull is. And fractional shares, absolutely yes. Alpaca just finished their API for fractional shares, so we will have that in our beta for you guys to test out. Also in our beta, we're going to have paper trading as well. So you'll be able to switch between paper trading to test out a theory or whatever that you have in your trading, and then you can flip back to real money so that you can trade your theory. So anyways, yes, fractional shares is a thing. Okay, it just got real, Greg. Greg, when you throw that on TikTok, it's about to get real. All right, you guys want a coin? Damn, all right. Let's talk about, let me put a roadmap together for a coin and make it happen. Like I said, I have a buddy that can create a token pretty easily, hash into the Bitcoin Cash network. So, okay, if that's what you guys want, let's make it happen. That'd be pretty awesome. What's the 5 shares? John, welcome, man. The 5 shares. So, John, I don't know if you're new, but real quick, Stonks Trading is a platform owned by traders, by us, by users. And so what we're doing is we're giving half of our company away to anybody that wants it, and that is in the form of shares. And so if you want 5 shares of our company, go to trystonks.com, sign the form, and we'll get you some 5 shares. Welcome, bro. Stonks coin, baby, to the moon. Man, okay, let's do it. Will our shares show up in our accounts? This is a good question. No, we're a privately owned company. Yeah, so when we go public, yeah, you'll be able to trade your shares, but privately owned companies do not trade on a publicly traded company, so, or on an exchange. So no, you just own a piece of the company. But then obviously when we go public, then yeah, absolutely, you'll be able to trade them. I need to make sure we can see the level 2 on the buy and sell window. Yes, Jared, great point. The level 2 is there, so we will have level 2 for sure. What's the share limit of Stonk shares? Neil, 10 million. We will never issue any more shares than that. So when we're able to sign up about 500,000 people, 700,000 people, but we have 10 million common shares. So when those are out, those are going to be hot commodities, and so and we're not going to split. We're not going to issue anymore. So 10 million is the amount of outstanding shares. John, been a member for a month. We're working on those. Well, we launched about 15 days ago, but I know what you mean. We're working on still getting all those shareholder agreements out. Gus.com takes me about 6 to 8 minutes to get the shareholder agreements out, and since yesterday we have about another 1,200 to go. So you will get your shares. Everybody will get their shares for sure. When will the normies be blocked out of free stock ownership? When half of the company is given away, we will not be able to issue any more shares. So so the first 500,000 people get 5 free shares. Holding my 5 free shares of the moon. That's awesome. Okay, so that's something that I want to also put if we go down this coin route. The reason why Doji, in my opinion, keeps on going, is going to be, this is blasphemy, I know, but will never be like a Bitcoin, is because there's a fiat amount. There's an unlimited amount. If we do our own token or coin, we're going to have a limited amount as well, so that we can push intrinsic value into it. So Thinkorswim is free. Okay, but you don't own a piece of TD Ameritrade. So yeah, Thinkorswim is free, but you also pay commissions as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Greg, okay. Greg, thanks, man. Here, I'll put this on the screen for you guys to see. I can confirm I received my first batch. So shareholder agreements are coming out. I know there's about 300 people that have signed it already, so they are coming out. So please be patient. I'm a one-man show. I'm trying not to hire anybody yet so that we can conserve cash to be able to stay bootstrapped on this company. Still waiting for my free shares. I know. Fiat currency to the grave, stonks to the moon. Let me just put that up here. Like, guys, we are creating a revolution. Seriously, like if it's done right, if we plan correctly and execute, we can create something really special here, and people will take notice of us for sure. Any idea why Elon Musk said he would support if you sell Doji? I don't know. What is the email I should look for? It's going to come from gust.com. If you have not received an email from gust.com yet, gust.com, you have not received your shares. They are coming, so please be patient. Don't forget about YouTube questions too. I'm not. I got you. I can see them both. I have a little icon that says YouTube. I see an icon that says Facebook, so I'm good. Everyone's getting. See Mike right here. Mike's watching on YouTube. He received his shares. Boom. Thanks for pointing that out, though, Jared. Appreciate it. Boom. Corey got his first batch. Awesome. Bill wants a stonk coin. Let's do it, guys. I'll have more info on that for you guys on Wednesday when we do another Ask Me Anything. Oh yeah. So tomorrow I have another pre-engagement that I forgot about. So no Ask Me Anything or live happy hour tomorrow, but we'll do the same time on Wednesday as well. So let's talk more about that crypto coin on Wednesday. Let's see if I miss anybody's questions here. A few more rolling in here. How do I sign up? Ed, can you rephrase this? How do I sign up if interested in investing? What do you want to invest in, Ed? If you want to invest into Stonks Trading, the company, we will be running an investment round, a seed round probably through WeFunder. So if that's what you want to invest into, then that's where it'll be coming from. If that's what you're wanting to do. Andre said he got his email. Awesome. Any news on the referral-based system? Vlad, what's up, man? Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, so I mentioned this in the beginning, but the referral system is not sophisticated yet. So when you tell your friends to sign up, in the type form, I added the type form is the form that we use to collect all the data. I added who referred you so that we can give your friend 5 free shares. When they put your name in there, that's the referral system right now. I'm working on a integration with Tapfiliate is probably who we will use to track the affiliate or the referral codes and whatnot. But right now, I put something in there that says, who referred you. If they put Vlad down or anybody else's name, we'll send you an additional 5 shares. So again, 5 shares for your friend that you refer, and you're going to get an additional 5 shares for when they sign up as well. So that's a way that if you don't have cash to invest when we open up our next round, then you can get some more shares of Stonks by referring people. Gabriel, get more shares. Yeah, we'll grapple for Stonks. I know Frank well, and I know he ain't kidding about that one. How did you raise money? And rephrase that, brother. Do we get a new agreement when we buy more shares? Yes, but all this will be handled through WeFunder. So when you sign up for a WeFunder account, you can do it now, but we're not up there yet. When you sign up through WeFunder, they are going to issue you all the paperwork in that round of investing. Mike, correct. There's no more stock purchases until we get our paperwork filed. Again, I just want to make sure, err on the side of caution here, and make sure that we're doing everything by the book. And WeFunder is a crowdsourced, a crowdfunded investment company. You guys can look into it. It's wefunder.com if you want to take a look. You can buy as much stock, or are there limits per stockholder? Keith, great question. Yeah, you can buy. When we do our investment round, you can buy as much as you want. We're gonna sell off about $1 million worth of shares, no more than that, so that we can have about 400,000 to 500,000 people that we can give free shares away to. So my math's probably a little bit off on that. I'm not a math guy. I use pen and paper to do my math, but it's going to be around that, like no more than $1 million in raising, so that we can give about 400,000 to 500,000 shares away. Corey, I'm not going to put your comment on here, but I ain't going to stop you, bro. Will the next round still be at $1 per share? Yeah, it'll be about the same. We're going to have some CPAs do a gap analysis for us. But yeah, it's going to be around the same for the next round. Email, no, John, it's G as in Gary, UST, gust.com. Yeah, I'll put it up here real quick. Shareholder agreements. So gust.com is where it will come from. Ed, great question. So unlike Robinhood, who seem to lack capital to cover trades, how will Stonks be able to cover trading capital requirements? Stonks won't cover it. Alpaca will. So when I talk to Alpaca, again, like we only want to partner with people that that are able to, that align with our company values. So when I talked to Alpaca, when I was vetting them as a broker dealer, I asked what they did when GME and AMC and BlackBerry and stuff got shut down by Robinhood and Webull and stuff. They did not shut down trading. And so when they told me that they didn't, they said, if you have the money, you're able to trade. That's when I knew that they would be a good partner for us. Also, in the meantime, a part of our financial roadmap is we're going to stockpile all of our revenue to create that intrinsic value like we talked about in the beginning. We're going to stockpile the revenue that we have from our user base so that when we become a broker-dealer, we will have enough cash in the reserves to cover trades as well when that time arises. Good question, though. Rob, what is the time frame for the next investment round? About 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, whenever we get approved through WeFunder. But all our paperwork's been filed. They said about 10 business days or so 2 weeks. Okay, let's see. You guys are awesome. You're all talking to each other now. Okay, let me see if I just missed any. Scroll up here real quick. Vlad, did I answer your question about the referrals? Let me know if I didn't answer. Keith, it's not 1 cent per stock. The state of Delaware requires me to sell shares of the company for no less than 0.0001 cent per share. I just couldn't figure out how to change it in gust.com, so that's why you saw the 1 cent. Tyler, good question. What is the investment round compared to the first round of stock buying? So the next round, again, there's a number of different ways. So I'm getting accountants involved to help structure the next raise that we do. But the next round is going to look similar, but we're also going to add some like revenue sharing, and that everybody that has shares now is going to be a part of that. But if we add revenue sharing, it's still something I'm still working out, but it's going to look very, very similar. Zach asked, TD Ameritrade is a very secure app. How secure will yours be? Very secure as well. Alpaca is a fantastic brokerage and with a lot of security protocols as well. Security is our top priority, so we'll have a double two-way authentication and OA auth as well. So yeah, so security, we'll have security engineers on board to help secure the app as well. But thanks for the question, appreciate that. Sorry that I missed it because of our site conversation. Did you say there was a limit on how many shares, founding shares can be bought? Corey, good question. Yeah, we're not gonna allow any more than 1 million shares to be in total bought. Sorry, I just got another comment. We're gonna limit up to 1 million shares of purchase so that we can have 400,000 to 500,000 users that are shareholders as well. So again, we want to be a company that is owned by a lot of people. For a few reasons, from a liquidity standpoint. So when we go public, there's market liquidity within the shares that we have. But then also we want everybody to be a part so that it's truly a platform owned by the masses. Frank, he is a security guy, and I know for a fact that he checked out Alpaca. And I have a bunch of security buddies as well that checked out Alpaca, and they're pretty legit. Okay, guys, we're bumping up against the hour. Let's see. Very cool. Nobody gets all the attendees. That's right. Even myself. I'll throw this up real quick. So even myself, like I have half the company right now, but as we bring more people on board, I will be dishing my portion out to employees so that even the employees that work for us have a piece of the attendees as well. So it's a company-wide thing. We want both shareholders that are not employees, shareholders that are employees, so that we all collectively work towards the same common goal. Can we transfer our securities between platforms, Stonks, Schwab, vice versa? Ricky, let me get back to you on this. I am about 95% yes that Alpaca allows for the transferring between Schwab and Robinhood and Webull and whatnot. But let me get back to you on that. I'm 95% yes, but I want to give you not a definitive answer until I hear it from Alpaca specifically that we get the yes. Okay, guys, we're bumping up against the hour, about 10 minutes, so we can go another 10 minutes if you guys have questions. Corey asks, how many employees will Stonks have? I don't know. That's a good question. Not thousands, I tell you that. There's no need for thousands and thousands of employees. Where I do want to invest in employee acquisition and resources is customer success. I know something that frustrates me, and I guarantee it frustrates all you. If I emailed Robinhood right now, they want to get back to me in 48 hours or 24 hours. But if you text Stonks and need something, I want to make sure that our team gets back to everybody within 30 minutes. And so that's where we're going to invest our time and resources into customer success. And then, of course, we're going to have engineers on staff. We're going to need to have compliance individuals and whatnot. But we do want to stay lean as a company because there's no need for us to have 27 offices across the United States. That's not in the best interest of the shareholders, in my opinion, which we're a shareholder-owned company. So yeah, so we're going to stay as lean as possible for sure. What will that 10 business days be on a cycle? In other words, how often will there be rounds to buy stock? No, Keith, it's going to be until we hit our thresholds. So again, we're not going to sell any more than 1 million shares, which is 10% of the company. We're going to give away 40% of the company. And so when that's bought out or when that round is completed, then then we won't sell any more shares. Again, we want to create demand for our company. We want to have intrinsic value, and that's going to be rooted in being profitable from day one. And then we want to have liquidity so that when we go public, there's a lot of shareholders for the markets, which is good. Markets love liquidity. Hope that answered your question. Let me know if it didn't. Let's see. Also, a lot of people can work from home. You ain't wrong here. We're going to be a remote company. There's no need to have offices across the. That is an ego thing. We don't need offices everywhere. Remote for sure, and then we have systems and processes in place to manage those successfully. Ed, yes, I have your contact information. I'll make sure that you know when the next round of investing is open. Great updates. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it. Customer education, Mike, you ain't wrong there. All right, would you say this more? Ricky, would you say this is more commie propaganda or libertarian pipe dream? Seems like it could go either way. I don't know. I think that's a pretty pessimistic way to look at it, but I'm neither a commie or I probably lean a little bit more libertarian, but I'm not going to get into politics. It's just another way to grow a company, brother. Giving everyone a little bit of piece of the pie that fits right into capitalism in my book. Well, working for remote cost security issues. No, that's a good question, Corey. Working remote, no. If you think about it this way, Robinhood or any company really, is distributed teams throughout the United States. So in a way, it's remote. There's security protocols that we can put in place to make sure everything's secure for sure. Let's see. Politics free, man. That's right. Ain't no politics here. What is a good market watch program to watch multiple stocks at once? Gabriel, rephrase that question real quick. Do you mean like a platform to be able to track the markets? Or rephrase that question, because I have a few platforms that I use personally to track the markets, but I want to make sure that I'm understanding your question correctly. I'm still getting all these rockets and stuff and diamonds for the crypto coin that we're going to create. That's awesome. This is so happy that you guys want it. Yes, to track the markets. I use TradingView. TradingView, in my opinion, is a pretty good platform because you can track multiple. You can track Globex markets, Forex markets, crypto markets. Binance USA is also good if you're looking at crypto. But TradingView, I think TradingView is pretty clean. You can customize it however you want. But I hope that answered your question. TradingView. If anybody else has platforms that they like to be able to track the markets, go ahead and put them in the comments. Gabriel has a question on that. But TradingView, yeah, you can't go really wrong there. On the app, will we have the ability to set push notifications for price? Oh, this is a great question. Yeah, you will be able to. And also, we're going to have trailing stop losses. And Robinhood doesn't have that, which is pretty cool. So we're going to have a clean mobile functionality with more functionality. And so trailing stop losses are going to be a part of the program also, or a part of our application also. But yeah, push notifications for sure. Can you link those in the comments on the page or put up a pin in the community? Gabriel, I'll put up a pin in the community for just different resources. Yeah, so make sure you're in there for sure. Dustin, this is great. Yeah, so Reddit's not a good channel for us, a marketing channel for us. Yeah, so we're going to work on TikTok because a lot of people are on TikTok. A lot of the younger people are on TikTok, especially. And then Twitch, absolutely. So we're going to do some more ad buys. I worked for Yahoo for some time, so I understand the publisher route of things. But yeah, if you have any other suggestions on where we should get in front of different audiences, I'm all ears for sure. Andrew says he prefers TradingView. I do too. It's a clean platform. Yeah, you're right. I was wondering if they added that. They do have trailing stop losses. We're also going to have that as well, and we'll also have it on the short selling side, which is something that Robinhood doesn't have because they don't allow short selling. Asking if we had a Discord channel. No, we don't. But Corey or anybody that wants to start a Discord channel for us, go for it. Happy to take any help that you guys are willing to give. So if you want to start a Discord or Telegram or anything for us, just yeah, let me know. Stock Twist. Yeah, Stock Twist is great too, for sure. IRA accounts not yet, Hugh, but that is on the roadmap for sure. That's something I like about Weebles. You can have IRA accounts also. So when do we pay for our stocks? Instantly, like with a debit card? Keith, I'm not really sure if I understand the question. If you're thinking more like Coinbase, how you can link a debit card, yeah, you're gonna be able to do that. But I'm not sure. If you're talking about the 1 cent for the 5 free shares, don't worry about it. We're taking care of that. So I'm not sure if I answered that, but let me know if I didn't. All right, guys. Well, we're bumping up against the hour mark here, and so again, nothing tomorrow. I'm not sure if someone asked this already, but can we start trading at 4 a.m.? Not right away, but we will have longer hours than Robinhood for sure. Let me get back to you, Luis, on what the windows are. I know it's longer than Robinhood, but not 4 a.m., which is something that is definitely going to happen when we become our own broker dealer, or if Alpaca extends that. All right, everybody. I got to bounce. I got to go kiss my kids goodnight. But so tomorrow, no live. Ask me anything tomorrow. We are back live on Wednesday. I'll send out an update after market hours. Yeah, I think, Corey, I think they will go to, I think 6 or 7, but I'll double check on that, what the aftermarket hours will be. All right, guys, I will have more info for you on the crypto on Wednesday because I think that's like what everyone wants. So let me get back to you on that. I'm around all day tomorrow. You guys are awesome, super inspiring to be working with you guys. Spread the love. Give your friends 5 free shares. I'll get you more shares. But until next time, everybody, thanks so much for everything, and we'll talk soon. Peace, guys.